Here's a little review from Algebra 1. If the coefficient of your leading coefficient, the coefficient of x squared, is positive, it'll be a happy parabola. If this number in front of x squared is negative, it'll be a sad parabola. If it's a happy parabola, your vertex is the minimum because everything is bigger than that point. If it's a sad parabola, it'll be a maximum because everything's going to be less than that point. So if we take a look at example 4, I want to determine whether this function has a maximum or minimum value. Well, if I look at the leading coefficient, notice it's negative. It's a sad parabola. Since it's a sad parabola, we could say that, that would be a maximum because everything's going to be below that point. So this has a maximum. Now I want to state the maximum or minimum value of the function. So in other words, I'm going to find the vertex. So first off, to find the x-coordinate of the vertex, I'm going to do negative b over 2a. Notice on this problem, a is negative 1 because that's the number in front of the x squared term, the coefficient of the x squared term. B is positive 2. So we're going to say the opposite of 2 over 2 times negative 1. Well, that's the opposite of 2 over negative 2. Well, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so it's positive 1. Now to find the y-coordinate, because now that's the x-coordinate. To find the y-coordinate, we'll just substitute that in. Change pen colors here. So y equals negative x squared plus 2 times 1 plus 3. I don't know why I put 1 there. I got ahead of myself. Minus 2. So plus 2x. Now let's replace that with 1. So I get the opposite of 1 squared. Notice I put parentheses. The negative is not part of it. So plus 2 times 1 plus 3. Well, 1 squared is 1, but you're going to do the opposite of that, so it's negative 1. Plus 2 plus 3. 5 minus 1 is 4. So the value of my maximum value is going to be 1, 4. Now I want to state the domain and range of my function. Remember, domain are my x values. I can put any number in for x, and I'm going to get an answer. So my domain is all real numbers. If you want to write that in set notation, or interval notation, I should say, negative infinity to positive infinity. Now my range, since the maximum value is 4, I know y is less than or equal to 4. And if you write that in interval notation, we're going to go from negative infinity up to 4. We're including 4, so we put a bracket around it. And that's your interval notation.